and welcome. It's your host Spidey on Spidey's Code. So finally we have the last of the Skyborn X toons here. Andrea 2000. So far we've had Governor 2000, Negon 2000, Lori 2000, Michonne 2000, and now we have Andrea 2000. Now what you need to do is get all of them and get them to at least grade 5 to get Rick 2000, which is going to be the first command toon of the mythic metal. So if you really want that command toon, you're really gonna have to get all these 5s. Right now you have Negan 2000, we have Mission 2000 in a wheel. Right now we have Negon 2000 in a short wheel also as well. Lori 2000 has been given to us. It's free, you just have to green. It's free, you just have to green for her. And also we've been given Governor 2000 first. Now today we're gonna look at just Andrea stats. Now what is special about her? She's a special toon, and I'm gonna be looking at that. Now first of all, the first thing I noticed about her is she is a fire starter. A fire starter, it works like a spring a pen spread weapon. What she does is like lacerating, but worse than lacerating, because she don't actually, fire starter won't actually double the damage. What fire starter does is it spreads the damage to the next turn. So a burn damage specifically, it spreads burn damage from one turn to another. So fire starter is a big deal in the game. You can combine with Ty or Abraham. She's gonna be dealing a good damage with that. Now let's look at her stat. Her stat is a 16k damage. 16k damage for damage, and that's a big deal. That can be buffed to about 70k, and that is a lot of damage. 70k is a lot of damage. So looking at her rush, she's gonna be dealing bolts of lightning 66. That is fast and very cool. Deals 4 attack for 200% damage. That is 800 total to one enemy. This character gets 25% attack for 2 turns. Now let's not forget that 25% buff is going to be applied immediately after the first hit of a rush. So then that means the last 3 of those hits is going to be really devastating. With a rampage weapon and a double attack weapon, you literally could deal 8 damage at least at 8 hits, and that is going to like obliterate the entire enemy when she rushes. So she's a big deal right now. She's a very big deal. Her signature move is a turn 2, gathering clouds, and the cooldown is 4 turns. She also deals a basic attack, just basic attack of 200% damage to one enemy, and this character gets 40% stun and impale resistance for 3 turns. Also, that's a big deal considering she'll be holding a rampage weapon. She's a blue toon, so you just have to put a rampage weapon. That's the best weapon on her. So let's look at mythic abilities. Mythic abilities, you have agility, 20% increase in basic attack. You have the second one being electrical bounce. When attacking, the target enemy gets 15% of this character's attack in burn damage. So that's more like a lot of damage, burn damage, and she is going to be spreading this attack immediately. She's going to be spreading. So basically that ability will actually burn 2 toons or 3 toons in that same turn that she's eating. Every time she eats, she has the ability to burn 2 or 3 toons. And that's a big deal as well. That's a very big deal. 15% is also a big deal. And if you have toons like Abraham there, you can double them. I think Abraham astronaut works like lacerating. So that's a good one. Also, the third one being a Thunderveil. That is like absolute defense. When attacking, 30% chance to get absolute defense and reduce reflected and counter damage to 0. So when you're dealing with toons like Morgan, Bite, and toons like Negon, so you can block, to her she can block these two. She can reduce them to 0 to absolute defense. And the fourth one being lightning rod. When attacking a target with burn status, 30% chance that enemy gets crosshair. It's also a big deal. 30% right now is a big deal in the game. If you remember Andrea, the normal mythic Andrea, the regular mythic Andrea, she has a 30% chance of gaining a 100% AP when she kills an opponent, and I've seen that work about 7 to 8 times out of 10 hits. When she kills, she get her rushes. So 30% is a big deal right now in the game, and you can see her. She's beautiful as always, and she has a very mighty gun, a very big gun, probably larger than her body size, probably larger than half of her body, I'll say. But that gun is more or less useless. If it were up to me, I wouldn't even bother upgrading this gun. I'll just bother crafting it. Rather, I'll just upgrade and replace immediately. So that's it about her. She's awesome, she's cool. And how do you now get her? How do you get Andrea 2000? So if you want to get Andrea 2000, later today there's going to be an event starting in the game, Underground Resistance. So Underground Resistance is not going to be about Andrea. It's going to be about Andrea, and what you want to do is you want to play is a series of roadmaps. So Andrea is free. She's going to be free. You're going to get her through series of roadmaps, and these roadmaps are going to be in 2 divisions. The first one being the normal roadmap to get this blue 4 canisters. So it's going to be a daily roadmap with 3 stages, 1 act with 3 stages. This is going to be repeated every day, and this is going to be also be this blue 4 canisters is also going to be dropping in the daily roadmaps. So you can farm them, get as much as possible as you can get. You're gonna need a lot of word can energies. So and it only takes 3 to farm them, so you can keep farming them. As soon as you have enough to redeem in the gray market, you head to the gray market and redeem Andrea 2000 with a number of those blue fuel canisters. Also, there's going to be a rare drop in this daily roadmap. It's going to be called Andrea Ammo's belt. Andrea 2000 ammo belt. So this is going to be a rare drop. It's going to drop. You're going to need a lot of them because it's going to be used in that Division 2 roadmap, which has 8 acts. Now each act also has 8 stages. Now stage 1 to 7 are worker stages, and the last stage is a very hard human stage, so you're gonna be prepared for that. And each belt is going to allow you to do this roadmap for 8 minutes. So I'm betting that before you even complete maybe a stage 1 or stage 2 of 1 act, you are gonna run out of time. So you're gonna need another belt to open and continue from where you stopped. So it's gonna be a lot of drops that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a lot of farming to get a lot of belts. So the best way for you is just to keep farming. Although luckily, if you are subscribed to the Survivor Club, you can get about 3 belts for head start. You get about 20 word cans, about 400 silver medals as well. So and everybody else is gonna get about 10 word cans and 200 silver medals. So that's how to get Andrea. And mind you, this is the last time she's gonna come, according to the article posted on her on that event. This is the last time she's gonna be coming to the game. It's gonna, maybe if she's never gonna come again, it's gonna be a long time. So you have to get her now. You have to be ready to get her now. That event is gonna last for 10 days, so you have a lot of time to grind for her and get her. You're gonna need 3 of her. Make sure you get her. She's gonna worth it, even if you are free to play, especially if you're free to play. If you can get Andrea, you are good to go on this game for a while, for a long while. She's gonna be a one-man army that is gonna be very strong. So I hope you get her and thank you for watching this video. So again, I want to remind you guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because you're gonna learn a lot of things here. Very soon I'm gonna be posting a video of how to get your rushes on in turn 2 guaranteed, and finish the game, finish the enemy off in turn 2, the same turn 2 if possible. Very soon I'm working on the turn 1 theme as well. I'm gonna posting this informations, and for you to get them, you have to like subscribe to the channel, click the notification button, so that as soon as I post them, you get them. Also, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you for sharing my video. Last month I had over 3k views, 3,000 views, but also I had only 40, just a little above 40 subscribers. So you're sharing this video, please tell them to remember to subscribe as well. You really enjoy it, you appreciate it, and you love it. Thank you for staying tuned. Stay safe and keep surviving.